prime time on a Monday night. Hope everybody is enjoying the hockey. We are going to spend some time talking about the Nashville Predators. They are tied up currently against the Carolina Hurricanes in their first game of the first round of their Stanley Cup playoff pursuit. We're going to spend some time talking about Filthy Phil, UC Saros, and then give our final game predictions before we get you back in time for the second period. Before we get going, you guys have to share this show across the internet on all four platforms where we are live streaming. You can retweet this show in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. I'll do it with you right now. Go ahead and hit that retweet button. Get your Twitter people involved. If you're with us on Facebook Live, very simple. Share now to public. Bottom left-hand corner of your screen. If you're on YouTube, subscribe and just like the video. If you're on Twitch, subscribe there as well. And you can join us each and every Sunday night, Sunday through Thursday night, on A to Z Sports Prime Time at 8 p.m. Central Time or thereabouts. So now that more of you are here, we are going to get things rolling officially. Dom Odell says, what channel, man? It's on like CNBC tonight, the Nashville Predators. So I don't know how many of you are paying for cable, but at this point, you may need a cable package to be able to keep up with the Preds, at least in the first round. But now that more of you are here and the score is tied and the intermission is currently still in progress, we can begin the show officially. Welcome into A to Z Sports Prime Time on a Monday. I'm your host, Buck Rising, and I'm proud as always to be presented to you by the fine folks at Two Rivers Ford. You saw the new F-150 that I was hanging out with downtown at Bridgestone Arena earlier today. You can get your hands on one of those or take it for a test drive if that is what you desire at Two Rivers Ford in Mount Juliet or online. Customize your own at tworiversford.com. DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook app. That is where you go to make money on Stanley Cup playoffs, on NBA playoff games, on the Major League Baseball season, and everything in between. I'll tell you more about what DraftKings Sportsbook has going on for you this weekend as soon as we wrap up here in just a second using the promo code A to Z Sports. The Ashton Real Estate Group of RE/MAX Advantage at GaryAshton.com, the official real estate agent of the Preds. Gary actually, I'll tell you about that later. But just know that you get your dream address without the stress with the Ashton team, and you sell for more when you use GaryAshton.com. Brymac Mechanical, satisfaction guaranteed on each and every one of your HVAC needs. They will put you in your comfort zone as the seasons begin to change at BRYMAK, Brymac.com. All right, let's talk puck here tonight. Let's go, says Joseph Dion. What is a Pred, says JJ Guinoza, I think is how I pronounce it. Well, that's the hockey team, and they're playing tonight, JJ. Keep up. Evan White, 97, says, or NBCSN app for cord cutters. There you go, Evan, providing some people. Oh, it's on Bally Sports tonight as well. Okay, I'm watching on CNBC. I didn't realize they were carrying it across multiple platforms. But anyway, right now, the Preds in the first intermission, they're tied 1-1 against the Carolina Hurricanes. I need to know from you guys on Facebook Live, on Periscope, on YouTube, and on Twitch TV, who is the most important Preds player in this series? Let me know in the comments section on Facebook Live, Periscope, YouTube, and Twitch. It's your Two Rivers Ford take. Who is the most important Preds player in this series? Give me your answer, and we'll discuss together on A to Z Sports Prime Time. Because I'm excited to watch this series. I'm excited to get involved, and I hope they make a substantial run, to be honest with you. I really want to see the Predators advance in a way that is meaningful, because I don't think it was enough just to make the postseason. I think that they need to be able to show that they can be competitive in a playoff series, because technically we're still in this window from the 2017 team. Now, it's important to note, since 2006, the Preds have never won a playoff series after losing game one. So tonight is super critical. Let me know who is the most important player. Your Two Rivers Ford take. I'll give you mine momentarily right after I tell you about our friends at Two Rivers Ford. On Wednesday, I was out broadcasting today at Bridgestone Arena to get the people hyped up for the Preds. Wednesday, they are getting ready to announce the new electric Lightning F-150 or F-150 Lightning. the eco-friendly F-150 that you have been waiting for. All the comforts, all of the care, all of the quality of fine American-made Ford vehicles in an eco-friendly package. Two Rivers Ford will be blowing it out when this thing hits the market on Wednesday, and you know that it's the official headquarters of the new F-150, of the F-150 Lightning, of the Mach-E electric Mustang, and of the new 2021 Ford Bronco. Two Rivers Ford, just 7 miles east of Nashville International Airport, or online at tworiversford.com. Who is the most important player in this series? Andrew Frill says Saros. Corey D. Jackson agrees. Cameron Matthews going with Sir Philip of Scoresburg. He had a filthy goal tonight to kick things off, and then Carolina mucked things up in front of the goal, slid one in. I won't. It looked a little bit like a lucky bounce, but it was a very, very important play, the equalizer, to get things going. But Philip Forsberg early on, good God, it was beautiful. Brad Lipford says Saros. King Mofaka says Tolvanen, which is interesting. I didn't expect to see a lot of Ellie Tolvanen in here tonight. It's the juice, Joseph Dion says. Whoever they have between the pipes, says Jeff Sheeler. I think, listen, there's nobody more important to this hockey team than UC Saros at this point. There's just not. He has been spectacular by any stretch of the imagination. He has won 19 of his last 23 starts heading into this postseason game. This is for the Preds. I look at this and say he is. They're only going to go as far as UC Saros. I mean, that's the simplest way to put it. Now the game is back on, so we want to power through this. Just know that UC Saros, the most important player for this team. We will ask you how many saves he's going to have tonight here in just a second. But first, I'm going to tell you about DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook app. It's playoff time, big stakes, bigger promotions. It's time to hammer the over and score some cash. DraftKings Sportsbook is giving you the chance to lower the over-under on an NBA playoff game this week. The game is Dallas versus the Los Angeles Clippers. The DraftKings, the fine folks at DraftKings Sportsbook will lower the over market by 1 point for every 1,500 fans who bet. There is no limit to how low it goes. Hammer the over, spread the word. Download the top-rated DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use promo code A to Z Sports when you sign up to hammer the over. For every 1,500 people that bet the over in the Dallas versus Clippers game, they will be able to lower the line by 1 point. Yes, this is your chance to improve the odds of the over hitting, so tell your friends and family this is a team effort. Hammer the over and improve your odds of doubling your money. That's promo code A to Z Sports for a limited time only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Must be 21 or older, Tennessee only. Restrictions apply. Max $25 wager, one per customer. Offer ends 5/23/21. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call or text the Tennessee Red Line 1-800-889-9789. Who is the most important player in this series? For me, it's UC Saros. There will be a fight before this game is over. I'm telling you, man, it's getting chippy out there. It's hugely exciting, and that's why we love the postseason, especially when the Preds are involved. But let's talk about how many saves UC is going to have tonight to be able to pull off this victory. Let me know what the number is. How many saves will UC Saros end the evening with against the Carolina Hurricanes? Now he's up to 13 at this point. He has been pretty solid in net. There was some traffic in front when they got the equalizing goal when Carolina did, but at this point, he has allowed one goal. He has saved 12 at this point. He is coming into this game with a 94% save percentage. He has been the best goaltender in all of hockey in the second half of the season. He's the whole reason they're in there. How many saves will he need tonight? I'll give you my answer here in just a second, but because we want to get you back to the hockey, I'm going to tell you quickly about Brymak Mechanical, BRYMAK. That's Brymak.com. Satisfaction guaranteed on each and every one of your HVAC needs. The best in the business, the ones you can trust, the people who will make sure that you are in your comfort zone in Tennessee or in Kentucky, because they got 3 locations servicing a wide area. Brymak.com, BRYMAK, Brymak.com. mechanical. How many saves will UC Saros need tonight to get the dub? Lewis says 28, as does King Mofaka. Karen O'Keefe says 40. Carolina Hurricanes, super aggressive team, hyper aggressive team. You saw how quickly they barreled down after Forsberg took the puck on the point and slid it in there as only Sir Philip of Scoresburg can. Joseph Dion says 30 and up. Corey D. Jackson says 32. Brad says all of them. That's right, Brad. He's going to be in goal, so he's going to have to stop all of them. Spot on, my friend. 32 for Cam Myatt. I think it's going to have to be at least 35 shots stopped. I know it's not a perfect formula, but he's the most important player in this game. He can't score goals, but he can stop them from going in. And arguably, that's more important. It is going to have to 35 plus at this point for UC Saros to be able to keep this thing on the rails. That is how many he will end with on this Monday night. Now we will give our final predictions. Give me your score for the Nashville Predators and the Carolina Hurricanes. This is a power edition of the primetime show, and I know we're moving quickly, but I got to know, who do you think will pull it out tonight? Because Cam Myatt just asked me. I'll give you my answer, but first I want yours. Who will end up winning, and what will the final score be? Let me know in the comments section. Facebook Live, Periscope, YouTube, and Twitch. On the way out the door, I'll tell you about the official real estate agent of the Nashville Predators, who in fact texted me tonight. Gary texted me tonight and said that he has put up Let's Go Preds billboards all over Raleigh, North Carolina, where the Carolina Hurricanes play. In fact, I'm going to throw this up on the screen so you can see what it is that the Ashton Real Estate Group of RE/MAX Advantage does for their partners, but more importantly, does for the Middle Tennessee community. Gary Ashton and the Ashton Real Estate Group of RE/MAX Advantage at GaryAshton.com. They are so much invested in your local sports teams that they're out here putting up billboards in enemy territory. There you go. Let's go, Preds. Hashtag vibing. Gary Ashton and the Ashton Real Estate Group of RE/MAX Advantage, the official real estate agency of the Nashville Predators at GaryAshton.com. Final score predictions, quick. Buck, do you think the Preds will pull it out tonight? I feel good about them so far based on what I've seen. Lewis says 4-1 Preds. Joseph says 3-2 Preds. Dean Ward 3-2 Carolina. Preds 3-1 says Amar. Randy, Preds 4-3. Preds, if we stay physical, if we take game one, we win the series. Let's go. Preds 2-1 for Brad. Ben Foster says Canes in a 2-1 squeaker. King Mofaka 3-2 Stormwater. I like that. I think they got game one. We have 2 more periods to watch. We will do it all together, and we will have reaction tomorrow on the radio show and everywhere in between. I appreciate you guys going rapid fire with me tonight, but we want to make sure that you got time to enjoy the hockey and enjoy the primetime show. So enjoy the rest of the evening. Enjoy the hockey. I'll see you about 8 p.m. tomorrow night on A to Z Sports Prime Time, and we're gonna bring it with great effort and great energy because we had a short show tonight. And damn sure, I just feel like I got started, so I'm not tired yet. No!